Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Grigsby's War in the East through hardship and pain. Now then, we do have some opportunities, and we do have some resolutions. Namely, I need to wipe out this force here. Now, I do have these infantry over here, which is pretty lucky. I do also have the infantry from this. We need to eliminate this concentration of men. We can't make the same mistakes that we've made down here. It needs to be eliminated as soon as possible. There's simply no other way. Right then. So we do have these panzers over here. I will have them form back up, so we have the 17th over here. 17th, and that's the headquarters, so we'll move the headquarters just there. Okay. 17th. And the 17th. Form back up. Now I need to block this off. Absolutely need to make sure that these men are dealt with. Okay, they retreated. We can't do a full attack. Let's see. Motorized tank and motorized. Right, we'll try our hand at this one. No, they held, okay. Retreated. Okay. I do need to make sure that they're taken care of, so we'll send 3 divisions. Good, they surrendered. Right, that's really bloody nice. I mean, that was 501 armoured fighting vehicles. That's a significant number. Right. Now. Let's see. Now, ideally, I do need to form up my armies into their proper, well, proper commands. Let's see. Now, that's interesting. I'm pretty damn sure I had this before. That's interesting. Ah! That would make sense. Right then, so we have some enemies behind our lines, it would seem. Luckily, I have some men to deal with this. Okay, we should be able to deal with them without much issue. I was wrong. Either way, they'll be cut off from supply next turn. Okay. Ah, here you are. Right, yes. I am going to start moving the rail line down here, I do believe. I need to keep these men supplied. Odd. Very odd. Ah, right, yes, actually. Let's take a look here. Right, there should be no issues. I don't see any issues over there. No, we'll continue with this center. Yes, we'll continue like that. We can always go north again anyway. Right, I'd like to get rid of these troops here. Right, what are we facing here? NKVD and motorized. You're out of moves. I'll move you over here. See if we can try and demolish them. I doubt it. They do have a lot of strength, or... Yep, okay. Fair enough. Good. Another 71 vehicles down. Another 119. Only 31 there. Obviously due to the fact they've retreated. Good. 133 vehicles taken. A further 77. Very good. Right, we'll move up here. Okay, everybody's happy. Oh, actually. No, in fact, they seem to be okay with that one. Interesting. Ah, that worked. Okay. I do wonder if I smash this division away, will we be able to move? Right now we can. Fantastic. Okay. So we will bring the Panzer group back down here in the following turn, and I do need to refuel them. We will be hindered in the south for a time, but they've lost massive numbers of troops, and I imagine we will see breakthroughs elsewhere. No. I do have an opportunity to cut off these forces here, I'd imagine. Indeed I do. Okay, you will move around here. they will move there. This cavalry division is obsessed with trying to annoy me. Okay, keep on moving on these rails. Righto. Yeah, so we'll surround and destroy the forces of Gamel in the following turn. We need to form up these men here into what I'd like to call a concentration of strength. Now, if we take a look here at the battle line, I'll show you what I mean. Let's go for a nice, go for a red. Okay. So, as you can kind of see, I have concentrations of strength, like we have one here, we have one here, we have one here, and we will have one here. Now, why I'm doing that is basically, the Soviet forces will be between the lines here. So what we do then, is we're going to take a pretty little pink over here, is we basically move armoured forces behind and link up with the next concentration of strength, and therefore trap the Soviet forces here, just like here, and like the turn before. And that's how we can destroy large parts of the Soviet centre, and move forward. Speaking of destroying the Soviet centre, we need to do such a thing. Just move them up. I need to make sure they're gone. Okay. I'd imagine we'll be seeing some nice losses inflicted on the Soviets this turn. If I play my cards right, that is. Need to make sure they're gone. They're going to surrender. Now, I do have the possibility of moving around like here, and I will be keen to exploit that in the following turns. Well, we need to deal with these troops over here, but these divisions will be dealt with harshly. Now then. Everybody's good over here. I did not mean to do that, actually. Righto. So I need to deal with these men here as well, but let's take a look at the losses we've inflicted on the Soviets. Actually, we'll wait a moment. Now, we do have the finish no attack line, which does worry me because I do not believe I can move past this. So I believe what we'll do then is we'll move this division up here. It could be due to the fact they have men here. Indeed. I can't attack them either. Right. So I think we'll start moving back then. I didn't realise we'd not be able to attack beyond that line. Well, obviously, we couldn't attack, but I thought we might be able to move. But that's an issue. We'll reinforce the men around Leningrad. They're still doing fairly well, actually. If I can take these men out here, that'd be great. Let us see. Right, we'll go for the attack. They held. Now the issue is they are being supplied. And they are dug in now, fuck. They'll be dug out in time. Okay. Now, I'd like to link up our forces here, especially along this rail line. That's what I want. Now, I'm going to continue to build this line down here, if I can actually. For some reason, it's not playing ball. Which is not great. Either way, I need to get back to task. I bloody always do this. I'm terrible for it. Okay, they held. Now, I am keen to prevent the Soviets from reaching their comrades. In fact, we're fine up to this extent. Okay, form a concentration strength over here. I hate when they do that. Much better. Not good. Okay. They can move bloody far, my god. Right, these divisions will be moved over here. Okay. Good. Actually, you're needed all the way over here, aren't you? No, it's... Yes, never mind. Okay. Basically, we're going to deal with the forces around Gamel, we'll deal with these forces, and then we'll use this force over here to flank around them. They will be the southern thrust towards Moscow, I do believe. I was hoping to get rid of all of this, and build up, yes. I must have fuel. Right. I have so much armor concentrated here. So very much. It's a little bit difficult to see where they should be deployed. Now I need to move to Lake Ilmen. Okay. They are bloody dug in as well. Bastards. Okay, you'll be sent over here with the rest of your force. This division will be sent to replace these men. And your forces over here. Now this is odd. Right, so that's useless for the moment. Okay. Let's take a look at the terrain here. So what do we have over here? We have rough terrain. Swamp, marshes, whatever you want to call it, forest. If we're going to make a breakthrough, it needs to be in this area over here, where the plains are. So, I'm considering moving this panzer group all the way down here, and we shift up the battle line. I think that's a good idea. Each of the concentrations of power needs some armor. And we do need armor down here. So I think that's going to be the best decision. We'll have them deployed over here. Then they can basically wait out right next to fuel. These infantry divisions will be changed and assigned to another command. Okay, 16th Army. Actually, no. We'll have you assigned to this area here. To this command, I should say. Ah. I'll have you assigned to this command then. You are... okay. There we go. Assign you to this core. Now we are running low on administration points. Which is a problem, but it's not too bad. There we go. Righto. So we'll deal with this. That should open up the supplies again, which is causing issues here. We'll be able to lock off these forces to the following turn again. Right, you belong down here. This division must be saved. Okay. Where are the rest of the commands? They only have the one? Fair enough. Okay, let's sort out this force over here. Ah, I thought so. I was going to say, would it be very weird? Would be very weird. Okay. But yes, we're coming towards the end of the episode, so thank you so very much for watching so far, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, do let me know down in the comments. And as we continue with our epic struggle... okay. Now, we will be able to punch through in places in the following turns. I need to sort out this in the north, but it's not too much I'm going to do right now. We just need to start, well, we just need to be ready. But yes, until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and goodbye.